Okay, so we've got the SJCAM on right now. Got heated gloves. Oh, I forgot my glasses. All right, so we're trying that again. Yeah, we got the SJ10 Pro dual screen. My bike is running. You may be able to see maybe that there is some exhaust there showing. It is currently +3 Celsius. +3 Celsius. Yep, that is not warm at all. So I've had my gloves kind of pre-warming, so those are nice. Those are good. I'm wearing a t-shirt, a hoodie, and this here, my standard jacket. I'm just gonna put this in here with Mary's bike, and you can see it's been really windy here the last few days, and this is lifted, so we gotta fasten these to the ground because all the leaves are just blowing in here, and then they just stay in here, which is fantastic. Anyways, I did this ride, not this ride, but I did a ride a little while ago, like mid last week, and I want to make sure this is pointing up, okay, and for some reason the camera decided, I'm not sure if it just decided to be like, I'm going to switch back to internal mic, and then I got home and I listened to it, and it was, of course, all crackly because there was way too much sound coming through. Oh, so today I've hoping, it looks like it's set to external mic. Everything should be set to external mic. I also was watching a couple of videos for people that were using the SJCAM external mics, and a lot of times we're talking about, like, there's nowhere that I can see, unless I got to hunt around a bit more, that you can lower, like, the mic sensitivity. So I have got the external mic tucked right into the cheek pad. So it is in there. It is in there. The hope is that the cheek pad itself is going to give some protection for wind, and then the other hope, of course, is that the just the wind muff and all that kind of stuff itself. Plus, I am riding with my full face helmet, of course, and I'm also riding with the visor down. So just bring it up a little bit because I'm fogging up here. And again, +3 degrees. I'm pretty happy that it's been raining the last few days, and all I could think of was like, I gotta get out to get this video for you guys because I promised you I would. So 3 degrees. 3 degrees. 3 degrees is chilly. It is chilly for sure. Okay. And my legs are already cold. So if anybody out there, like, I've got a heated vest, I've got a heated jacket. A heated jacket I could wear under the jacket if I wanted extra warmth, but honestly, with the wind protection that I get from, like, the windscreen and stuff like that, usually my body doesn't get overly cold. I'm going to put my visor back down. Overly cold, so usually that's pretty good. But my legs, I've been outside for what, 3 seconds? Cold. Oh yeah, they're cold. So that's fantastic. Good thing you and I are just doing a fairly short jaunt, I guess, because I'm pretty sure I would die. Well, no, maybe not, but my legs would be super cold. All right, anyways, I'm gonna have to crack my visor open a little bit because I just need some airflow. Fogging up like crazy. All right, so we're traveling, pretty good, just sitting in town speed. Again, I got the mic as protected as that mic can possibly be. It is in the old cheek pad, so it has got the cheek pad for wind protection and some sound protection. So hopefully, it's if it has problems with, like, a high level of audio coming through, where it starts to peak and you start to get a lot of crackling. Hopefully, because of its positioning, this is going to be better for it. So we shall see. And I figure might as well go for a little bit of a jaunt, as long as there's not too many leaves on the ground. Because leaves this time of year, especially when it's cold and your tires aren't gripping as well as they should, you want to be extra careful, especially like going into the corners and stuff like that. I definitely should have worn some better pants. But yeah, anyway, I was saying I have a heated jacket, I have heated gloves, I have a heated vest, et cetera, et cetera. I wear my full face helmet when it's cold outside, But what I need, if anybody out there, sponsors, you're interested, you're looking at this kind of stuff, and you're like, we have heated pants, heated motorcycle pants. I would love it instead of heated motorcycle pants, right? Mm-hmm. No, it would be even cooler if they were just normal heated pants. It'd be cool. But if they kind of were like riding jeans or like Kevlar jeans that look like normal jeans, they can't look like weird jeans. They have to look like normal jeans, right? I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, I'm changing it up. Have to look like normal jeans, so that you know, then people will buy them. Because if they look silly, then you're always going to go towards something that doesn't look silly, I guess. All right. Well, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to concentrate on doing some riding. You see how there's no leaves on the trees here? No leaves on the trees. It is. I don't even know what date it is. I think it's, when I'm filming this, November 13th or 14th, one of those two. I'm going to push my choke in. Okay, good. We're in now. But I have a feeling it's today's Tuesday, and when I'm filming this, and I have a feeling that it's Friday, because there's a possibility of a snow warning, because even today, the low is -2, high is +3, and even when I left the house, they were like, it's +3, but it feels like -2, and I was like, huh, okay, that's chilly. So, riding a motorcycle feels like -10 probably for sure, and again, wearing my heated gloves, and they are definitely what are keeping my hands from falling off the brushing. And the bike is definitely way more rattly. You ever notice that when it gets really cold out? Everything creaks more than it should. Okay, I'm going to go for a little bit more of a ride, and I'm hoping this mic is working. If not, then I don't know what to tell you. And this was sent to us from SJCAM, so with the new One Camera we were testing it on, they supposedly sent the right mic, and if it doesn't work, I'm out of time this season, really, because again, like the bike's going away on Friday. It's getting put in storage. Yep, right here. This is it. My little baby's going away. Mary's too. So we'll actually be storing it at a friend of mine, which you've probably seen us ride. And this is his spot in this area here. This area here is where he lives, and so it's not far, but it's close enough so if I'm ever like, hey, I want to come, sit on my bike in the middle of winter, he'd probably be like, okay, or if I want to work on it, because I do want to buy some stuff over the winter for it, and we'll definitely do a video for that. And in the springtime, it's not far for the bike to be like, hey, weather looks good, I'm coming over. And he's like, yeah, okay, all cool, right? Yeah. All right, I'm gonna stop talking, and we'll continue on. Well, we'll continue once I get close to home. Okay, so the one thing to realize too when you're riding a motorcycle is that, and it's +3 degrees Celsius, your tires are not gripping the way they normally do. So definitely be a little more controlled, come into them maybe a little slower, accelerate a little slower, make sure you're really watching for, dirt, sand, leaves, anything like that. Because, your tires aren't doing what they should be, so they definitely have a higher tendency to want to not grip at this kind of temperature. So when I'm going around corners, like this strip here from that traffic circle that we just went through all the way to my house, fairly curvy, and I usually hit those curves, you know, could be 10 or 20 kilometers, sometimes, you know, higher than what they say I should be going around them, at least in the car. Today, though, I will be doing the speed limit into those corners for sure, maybe even a little less, just because, again, you know, you don't want your tires to slip out, because if they do slip out, the chances are pretty good they're not gripping until it's too late. So, yeah, that's just my point to give you today. A little bit of ride safety. Oh yes, and on a sub note, I can barely feel my legs right now. I don't know if that's good or bad. They were really hurting before because of the cold. Now they're just numb. So that's excellent. That's the other thing. It's the other thing to realize when you're out doing cold weather riding is that, you know, you don't want to be going and going and going and going and going, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, my legs can't take anymore, and then you have to turn around now and go all the way back. So, you know, little things to realize. All right, I'm gonna shut up, and we'll see you back at the house. All right, guys, coming into the house now. Simple answer is I'm really hoping that the audio turned out, and if it did turn out, I think there are some tricks to it to just make sure that it, you know, turns out. And number one is that, get around that there. Number one is that you want to make sure that you tuck or kind of hide, right? Tuck or hide or whatever you want to say, the external microphone somewhere, right? Get it out of the open. You know, as much as you want to just kind of pop it in there. I think you kind of have to hide it. Now, on a side note, my hands are not cold yet, so that's excellent. I gotta turn those off. But yeah, so I think you have to do that. Again, I've had a bit of issues getting them to function properly with the external mic. I don't know if that's me or what, but the hope is this worked better. But yeah, I think kind of tucking it in like one of your pads. So I actually have it like in my right cheek pad, right between the two snaps, so it kind of holds it there in the hopes that it's recording properly. So I'm gonna go in and take a look and listen to this, and you guys, if it sounds decent, you guys will see this video. If it sounds like crap, then you won't. So I have no idea. All right, guys, I'm gonna leave you there. Links to where you can get the camera and the microphone if you're interested. If not, that's cool too. And we'll see you guys next video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'm out. All right, guys, later.